Guess where Jada is again?
The doctor.
It's not all bad though. She just wants to see if they can get that last patch that's in her cheek, because we want to make sure it's not tunneling in and going into her jaw and doing more damage. We're just waiting for Jada to pick up another prescription. It's just a gargle to numb the spot so she can eat.
Even if it's a summer meal, you gotta have a coat.
Yeah? Yeah. I don't see why not. People like small cars too, right, Jay? The nurses practitioner that saw Jada today, she's from Nigeria. And she gave us a history lesson. Daddy, why don't you behave? She gave us a history lesson about where slaves came from and why Nigerian turned up in my DNA. And it was a fun lesson. But anyways, let's get back to the story. She was mad at the dentist because she's the one that wrote the script for the amoxicillin on last Wednesday. And when I told her, he said, why didn't they write you a stronger script that day? She went off. She was like, what? What? He should have written her a script from the Monday so she didn't have to come in here. The dentists don't want us to do nothing in the patient's mouth. They say everything inside the patient's mouth belongs to them. Blah, 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 blah. He don't even have the tool. Jada was like, he don't even have the tool to bust the darn cyst. And she go, what good is he then? What good? Did I do her accent good, Jada? We're going home, guys. Oh, that's healthier. You guys are with me in the laundry room today. Let me see if this skirt can go in the dryer. It's one of my skirts from Mom. It's polyester and rayon. Nothing that has rayon can go in the dryer. Sometimes it can't even go in the washer. You want the hot to Josh? So I'm just doing some laundry. You guys know when Joe goes to check on cars or when he goes to the actual auction, your girl gets busy cleaning. So every time he comes back, he sees like a really super clean house. And he likes it. I think that's pretty cool. So I'm just putting some clothes to dry while Joshua does his breakfast. And yeah, that's what's happening. What is in this skirt? I don't like putting Joe's pants with my delicate clothes because Joe's pants have the Velcro pockets. And it never fails that they get undone and they'll hook up to something pretty like this. See this? So I'm like, don't wash your clothes with mine, Joe. So that's all I'm doing today is some laundry. I think I'll go sweep in a little while. Maybe mop. And Joe went to go check on some cars. Yay! So let's go with me inside of the house. Look who's behind me, guys. Jada! Yeah! She's feeling better enough to go to the gym with Colin, and that makes me feel so good because she's getting back into her routine. When she gets back, she's gonna shower, put on some makeup, and then she's gonna do a reveal. We're gonna do like these vloggers. Belly shot! Belly shot! Right, Jada? All these pregnant vloggers. Belly shot! Who cares? Anywho, we took her back this morning because she still has a little pocket of stuff going on in there. We wanted to make sure we were doing the right treatment. Well, she's not supposed to poke at it anymore. At first, she was supposed to press on it yesterday to release all that big, gushing that was going on. But today, they don't want her to press anymore because she can actually send it inward. So they wanted to just leave it be, put warm compress, rinse with that lidocaine thingy because it will numb in the spot a little bit and it will give her an opportunity to eat. So anyways, let me tell you about this dentist that we've been going to. So when I first moved into the complex over there, I did a walk around, found him, liked his staff right away. Didn't have an opinion either way about him, but liked his staff, and we started to go there. And then he did some really good work on us, like he put in several of my crowns. He bonded Jada's two front teeth because she had a wide diastema, and he said it's not enough to warrant braces because braces are expensive. So he bonded it, did a beautiful job, yada yada. There came a point when we left and went to a dentist across the street because honestly, the dentist was cheaper. He was charging $900 for a crown. The dentist across the street was charging $450. The dentist across the street, Dr. Pedro, he is very nice, really sweet bedside manner, very easygoing guy, but his staff, they leave a little to be desired because I don't really think they're trained competently. And there were a lot of things that they were doing that made us nervous. And even Jada at the time was like, Mom, I don't like his staff. I don't think they really know what they're doing. There was one girl that used to work there that we found out that she was the girlfriend of one of Joe's cousin's son. And she thought she was family right away. And she would not leave the room when she did the x-rays. That scared me to no end because everybody knows you put that lead apron on the patient and you put that card in the mouth, you run out the room, and then you snappity snap, right? And I'm like, why are you not going out the room? And she goes, oh, no, those studies are not true. Nothing will happen to me. I'm like, oh. And I wondered about her boss. Did he know she was doing it? And why was he not stopping this and creating all these policies, right? Even at my shop, when I had my shop, we were Cal OSHA compliant. We never set pallets to stand. If Joe ever put a pallet to stand against the wall, I would go in and literally write him up. You know, write him up. You're not supposed to have this. I used to write up my own husband at the job. I didn't play. I'm like, that's going to fall on me and hurt me. What if that falls on a customer that comes there and hurt them? Then we can get sued. So anyways, back to the story at hand. One of the main reasons why I kept going to this dentist, even though we went to the dentist across the street, I still kept going to him after a while because he stocks this one drug that I need that's called Citinous Fort. It's an old drug that they used to use in dentistry, but they don't use it anymore. They have newer, better drugs. But the newer, better drugs I can't have because of my deficiency. So I have to go to a dentist that will stock that. Most of the other dentists in my area, they're like, we don't stock that anymore. It's expensive. We're stocking other drugs. And sorry, but we're not just going to buy that for you. So I was very limited with where I could go. And because my kids come low on the scale that they grade you on for this deficiency that I have, they treat my kids the same way they treat me. So the dentist across the street has the Citinous Fort, but he has moved a little bit further. And it's not like, you know, so hard that I can't drive over there. But where he's moved to, the parking situation is horrible because it's like a big 2-story house that he converted into a dental office. And then there's like maybe 5 cars that can park there. So the parking is a bad situation. And then on top of that, the area that he's in, he just tends to get a lot of family that has rude little kids. And they're in there throwing things at you when you're sitting in the chair, and it's unruly, and nobody scolds the kids, and I want to punch little kids in the throat when I go over there. So I don't like going there. I like going here because it's peaceful and there's a lot of parking, and Mariana is awesome, and the girl at the front desk is awesome. He had another lady that used to work there before. Remember Patty, Jada? White lady? Do you remember Patty? Really sweet, easygoing white lady? When she quit working for this dentist, she had mental problems. She had to go seek mental help when she finished working for this dentist because I think he hollers at them. I think he really treats them poorly. When I was there, Mariana had everything on point. He wanted to take new x-rays for Jada because he said he didn't have any, and when he sent it to medical for them to approve, or medical for them to approve of Jada's surgery, they didn't send back the x-rays, and she goes, that's why I did duplicates. They're right here. And she was on top of her game and he wasn't. And I said, you need to give her a bonus because she really took good care of Jada. And like I said, the thing that he did wrong with Jada is not that he used dirty tools. Like I said, I didn't know what he did when he came back with that glove hand, but Mariana said, no, he put on a fresh glove. It's just that he has no bedside manner and no caring. I really think he lacks the caring that he needs to have to be a dentist, because that Monday he should have written Jada the prescription for antibiotics, because he knows that when you mess around in the gums like that, infection can seep in pretty quickly because your mouth is like a breeding ground for bacteria. And I've known other dentists that will let you take the antibiotics before you even go in for the surgery. So then when she walked away with that big old swelling, he didn't once call her and check up on her. He's not there on Wednesdays, but he could have called her on Tuesday and say, hey, are you doing okay? Is it going down? Because if not, come back. Let me see what's going on. Nothing. So when Jada went to Kaiser and got the antibiotics, and I told Mari what was going on, and she told him, he says, come back. When she went back, he did nothing. And I understand that maybe there was nothing for him to do, because to do an x-ray, you have to put that little hard card inside the mouth and put the thing. But he could have suggested, Jada, if you don't have like co-pays and stuff, could you go back to Kaiser and ask them for a CT scan, because this is really bugging me. I want to make sure you don't have what's the thing called again, Jada? Abscess. I don't know why I can't remember that word. I want to say abyss, abscess, or a cyst infection or whatever. And my Jada's doctor had to do that for her. So the African, what's her name? Nurses practitioner. Her name was Patience. She was right when she said that was his job. The dentists usually don't like for us to look inside people's mouth to do anything, because they say that's their job, but yet he wants us to do his job for him. He should have been able to drain that abscess, and not let you suffer like this. So Jada's done with him. Jada's like, Mom, I don't care if he bonded my teeth and he did a good job with it. I'm going to miss Mari, but hey, we're still friends with Mari outside of that, and I'm going to find another dentist to go to. So I don't know if we're going to go back to Dr. Pedro, but we're going to have to look for another dentist, because I really don't like his bedside manner. And I've spoken to him about this before. That man, when he's in his good mood, he would walk from his dental office when he had no patients, and he would come sit in my back door and help us pack bottles and stuff. So he's got the ability to be a decent human being when he wants to be a decent human being. But I think maybe something's wrong in there. Maybe he's a narcissist. I mean, he's definitely obnoxious. Anyways, Joe went to the auction. He took us over to Kaiser, then he came back, went to the auction to just check out the cars. The auction's not going to be held till tomorrow. And I need to go make some beans into rice and beans, because I made some stewed beans yesterday, but the beans was so old and trashy that, What's up? Oh, you? Was so old and trashy that you have to just turn it into rice and beans. I'm doing laundry, as you guys know. And Jada's waiting for her ride. So Jada, everybody pregnant in that family? In the Kardashians. No. Kim is also pregnant, but listen to how. Through a surrogate. So she's not pregnant. Did you see where Grace from Will and Grace went on the Today Show, and they know that it was going to be a Megyn Kelly show? Mm-hmm. And Megyn Kelly asked somebody in the audience, did you turn gay because of watching the show? And what's her name from Will and Grace? What's the girl name who played Grace? The redhead? I forget her name, but she was so highly offended. She said she didn't know it was going to be the Megyn Kelly show. You know the lady ain't right in her head. Bye, pretty.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Cuál es la historia? ¿Por qué no tengo papá?
Joe came back before I finished, guys. I did the back bathroom, my bedroom, the front bathroom, the hallway, living room, dining room, and now I'm working on the kitchen. Right when I got to halfway done in the dining room, he got back. He hasn't even noticed my clean house. Y'all peoples, can you believe that? Joe, did you notice how clean my house is? Yes, baby. I've been waiting all day for this child to put on makeup. I don't think she needs it, but let's run through this really quickly. This photo right here is of Jada on Wednesday. Remember, she had the surgery Monday. I wasn't taking pictures at the time because I figured every day would be going down slightly. By Wednesday, when I saw her like this, that's when I started to take pictures. So then this is Thursday. Remember, she went to the doctor Wednesday to get antibiotics. And then this is her Friday. So let's compare Friday to Wednesday. Yeah, she was improving, right? So then I didn't take anything Saturday because she was gone all day. She went to Matt's and to, where else? Lewis. And this girl got puppy foot. She was getting stir crazy because she was missing her friends. Because if you all notice, only Colin was coming over. But that's because poor Alex been dealing with, her mom and everything. And Lewis works like 2,000 hours a week. So anyways, Sunday afternoon was when I noticed that she looked like this. And I was alarmed enough that I was talking to Sandra about it on the phone. So look at Sunday to Friday.
You saw it getting bigger, right? Monday morning. This is Monday morning. All right, so then Monday she went and got all those dopes, right, Jada? They doped her out. They gave her an injection for the pain. Josh was cooking my chicken, by the way. And so then Tuesday morning when she woke up was when the thing exploded, kaboom. So today is Wednesday. So she's not 100% yet, but she's enough that I could see a very marked difference, and I want to show you guys. Come, Jada. Yeah, come a little bit closer, because when you turn away, it looks bigger than dead on like this. What do you guys think? She has a little spot right here where it could feel like a jack's ball. So it started like a basketball. I'm over exaggerating.
It was a baseball.
I'm over exaggerating.
It was like a baseball.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Then it went down to a golf ball.
Went back to the baseball.
No, it didn't. Yeah. Yeah, they went back to the baseball. And now she's like a jack's ball. Who used to play jacks?
I used to have Jack.
And then she feels like nice and soft. And her little fluffy cheeks that we love so much. This still feel like she could knock somebody out with this.
Yeah.
So, and it's still, put a little bit of water, baby. So she's not supposed to poke it. Oh my God. I came home last night from visiting my dad. She comes out there with a flashlight saying, Mommy, look, can I stab this with a needle? Joshua has it hot and ready to go. I'm like, what? No, no.
At least I asked.
This not a believe in the olden days when you teeth the butter and put hot nail in it.
Back when we got changed.
Hot nail, So anyways, I feel like she's more better than not. That once that little bit goes, and she has to keep putting the hot compress or the warm compress to loosen that up, and then that will come out. And she's continuing to take her antibiotics and the steroids and everything else, and she will be over this battle. I forget who the person was that wrote to Jada saying that they got a chemical peel in Belize and you were scarred and all that stuff. That really hit her. That really hit her right in the...
Yeah, thank you for telling me, because I was having hard times.
And
with
it boosted you, right? It boosted you. Are you better? Are you better? I'm gonna go look up to see who you were again, because so many people were writing. Let me move so Jada could pass. Oh, Josh.
Because I've never ridden on a train.
I have a quick joke for you.
What you got?
So Jada was telling her teacher that I always say that I don't know nothing about the name Greenwich because it's not my name, that I bought the name for $13, right? Because that's what my marriage license cost 31 years ago.
How much do they cost now?
That was the question Jada asked. Thank you, Josh. You guys think alike, so we went to go look it up. Are you guys ready?
Well, let me guess.
Guess. 31 years ago.
$60.
You wish.
100?
95.
Woo! Jeez, I mean, it's not a lot when you think about it, but it's a lot right now.
I'm just saying.
And you guys got away with murder.
I think at about 10 years into our marriage, I needed a copy for immigration or something. And they had to have like a certified copy, and I didn't want to give the one I had. So I had to submit for a copy. It was $35 then, 10 years into the marriage.
So it's probably like $60, $50 now for that sort of thing?
$100 for a marriage license though? Dang. I think they jacked up the price when same-sex people could start getting married because they figured it was money in that.
Yep.
I think something happened along the way. Anyways, guys, I'll see you tomorrow night. Please don't forget to go watch the videos that I've uploaded Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Friday is the mukbang, and I think on the weekend I'll put up the one where me and Joshua tasted some crackers. I might try to go live tonight. I might not go to the gym today. I might try to go live tonight because I didn't go live last night. We'll see. Bye. Yeah, Daddy, in a kimono. Get that, Papa?